Ladies and gentlemen, if you are here for the first time, thank you again for joining us. I am Christopher Thomas, your Rose Gold affiliate. I know that in the coming months, you're going to have several persons who are going to be saying, my name is Stephanie Blair Allen, Rose Gold. Did I say Rose Gold affiliate? My bad, Platinum affiliate. But I'm saying that in the coming months, you're going to have loads of persons who are going to be saying, I'm Stephanie Blair Allen, I'm Platinum affiliate. I'm Gerald Morris, Platinum affiliate. I am Betty Ann, yes, Platinum affiliate. All these people that are working assiduously, that are building and growing, exponentially. Yes, man. My name is Platinum affiliate. My name is. All these powerful things are going to be taking place shortly. We have a 90-day run going right now. And I can tell you, in my diamond team, persons are taking it personal. They are saying, listen, in 90 days, I'm going to be platinum. In 90 days, I'm going to be emerald. In 90 days, I'm going to be jade. And trust me, these people are working. They are working. And so as you venture into this business called Vida de Vida, as we have presented it to you as the better way to live your lives, the better way to excel, the stress-free way of living, the life that allows you the freedom to do the things that you want to do on your time, for you to operate on your own clock. One of the things that we promised you is continuous training. And so tonight, it is indeed my pleasure to be speaking with you, to be sharing with you on this awesome topic, 5 steps to unlimited prospects. Ladies and gentlemen, there are many of us here this evening that, are not so confident in how, we're going to grow our businesses. We are not so confident in how we are going to go about recruiting that person or those persons that we ought to recruit. The fact, though, is that you must understand and you must appreciate that every single business has one thing in common. Let me see if anybody on this call this evening can tell me what that one thing is. There's one thing that every single business has in common. Who is willing to tell me that in the chat box? Somebody says sales, somebody says growth, somebody says client, somebody says customer. Well, if you're saying customer, and if you're saying client, you're basically saying what I am saying. No business can exist without people. And if you believe that, I want to see some fire emojis in the chat box. No business can exist without people. The reason why businesses exist is because of people. And yes, believe it or not. So therefore, what we are saying to you is that your Vida de Vida business can only grow if you are interacting with people. Your Vida de Vida business can only expand if you are interacting with people. Your Vida de Vida, you can only achieve the things that you desire to achieve in Vida de Vida if you are interacting with people. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a people's business. It's a people's game. And so the more people that you come in contact with, stay in contact with, build friendships with, build relationships with, the more you will excel in this business. Now, the truth of the matter is there are some of us who are sitting here on this call right now, and we are saying to ourselves, I don't know how to get people into Vida de Vida. That's what some of us are saying right now. I don't know how. Well, let me tell you. I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to talk about that tonight. Now, we're talking about 5 steps to unlimited prospects. And prospects are people. Prospects are those persons who we look at potentially to join our business, ladies and gentlemen. One of the first things, step number 1, that we want to make sure that we are practicing in this business, if we are going to be successful, if we are going to have, if we are going to earn the monies that we want to earn, if we're going to have the customers that we desire to have, if we're going to have the business partners that we desire to have, one of the first things that you want to do is that you want to develop what is called an active candidates list. An active candidates list, ladies and gentlemen, is what you must have. Now, what is this candidates list? Now, an active candidates list, ladies and gentlemen, is a list of every single person that you know on planet Earth. Let me say that again. You want in your first day in business to make a list of every single person that you know on planet Earth. Your teacher from high school, your high school principal, your pharmacist, your ex-boyfriend and girlfriend, your cable guy, every single person that you know, your mother, your father, your auntie, your uncle, every single person that you know, you must make that list, ladies and gentlemen. Now, having made that list, there are some things that you are going to do having made the list. One of the things that you want to do having made this list, remember now that you are new in the business, and I heard my brother and my friend, Sir Jevon Ebert, alluded to this yesterday. You don't want to go to anybody and say, hey, you know what? I just got into this business. It's a fantastic business. And, listen, come and join me in business. No. You can't do that because guess what? You are not au fait. You are not knowledgeable enough to explain to these individuals, the catching points, the selling points, the salient points. I like to call it the value proposition. You can't properly elucidate the value proposition of the business in order to have somebody join you at that point in time. So here's what you do. Number one, having developed your active candidates list, you want to say to these individuals, listen, guys, I found an opportunity that has changed my life or is changing my life. And so I am having a meeting later or tonight or whenever it is with my business partners. And I would just like for you to sit in and to provide me some support as I seek to grow my empire. Now, what is it that you're going to invite them to? You're going to invite them either to a business opportunity call or you're going to invite them to a business launch. One of the two, let when they get on the call and they hear Mr. Karen Matthias present the business, they say, wow, is this really what you are a part of? And you're going to be saying, yes. They say, well, listen, if this business could have elevated Karen Matthias from out of poverty to be in prosperity now, then I want to be a part of it too. If you believe what I'm saying, I want to see some fire emojis. I don't come here to talk by myself. I want to have some interaction. Let me see some fire emojis in the chat box if what I'm saying is making any sense at all. You don't want to be that person to be presenting the business to all those persons on your active candidates list. You want to lead these people to the experts. That is why we have the business opportunity calls. That is why we have the three-way calls. And next week, I'm going to be teaching us how to effectively, lead a three-way call, because I believe that most of us have it wrong where this three-way call business is concerned. So I'm going to be teaching on that next week, right? That's my presentation for next week. I'm preempting you right now. But yes, that's what you want to do. And so, if you invite people to an opportunity call, right, and they would have heard the opportunity and they decide to join it, then that's fine. But you do not present the business to them. You point them to the expert. However, in the context of the 5 steps to unlimited prospects, the second thing that we want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is that we would like to continue to add to our, our list. We want to never stop expanding the active candidates list. Yes, I know that to some of you that may be a shocker. You don't want to stop, expanding that list. In other words, every single day, you want to add 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever number resonates with you, you want to be adding those people to your list. And as you add them to your list, you want to point these people to a business opportunity call. You may invite them the first time and they never show up, but don't stop inviting them. No, let me tell you, you cannot grow. I cannot grow if I stop adding, if I stop expanding that active candidates list every single day, because this is your business. This is now becoming your bread and butter. And the truth of the matter is, you may add 1,000 people. Let's say initially you wrote down 1,000 names on that list. The truth be told is that the possibility of you turning those 1,000 into customers or business partner, you really have a 10% probability. Yes, so 10% of the people that you speak with may either become customers or business partners. What does that tell you? That tells you that you have to be like a Pepsi Cola. That tells you that you have to be like a Burger King. That tells you that you have to be like a Quartz. Quartz, Burger King, and Pepsi Cola, they all have one good thing in common. They're all established organizations. But guess what? They never ever stop being in your face. If I'm speaking sense, I want to see you drop those fire emojis. I want to see the activities, in the chat box. If what I'm saying makes sense and it is resonating with you, I want to see some activities in the chat box. So you must continue to add, you must continue to expand that active candidates list. Why are you expanding it? Because you have an objective in mind. What is your objective, Zara? Your objective is to convert people into either business partners or customers. That's your objective. Because you know that without people, you have absolutely no business. And the truth be told, there is no other business that depends on people like network marketing. This is the people's business. Yes, this is the people's business, Zara. So I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, number one, you want to develop your active candidates list. Number two, you want to expand this list every single day. You want to be adding people, right? Now, adding people doesn't mean that you get up and you go onto the street and you say, hey, John, listen, I want to add it to my active candidates list. No, not at all. Not at all, ladies and gentlemen. What you must do, or what is required of you, is to meet people and build relationships with them. Secondly, you do not meet people initially, Buffy Campbell, and just throw your business at them like that. No. You meet people and you develop bonds of fellowship, of friendship. Bonds of friendship. You develop that first. Build relationships with people. No wonder Buffy Campbell sells teas like water. Sometimes I wonder how she does it, but then the person who brought her in the business said, listen, there's nobody in Jamaica that knows people like Buffy Campbell. I said, what? I tell you, I'm going to tell you a story about Buffy Campbell. I'm going to tell you something about Buffy Campbell. I was at Knutsford Express some time ago. And I asked Buffy Campbell to meet me at Knutsford Express to pick up her packages. And when Buffy Campbell got there, the line was very lengthy, and employees were on the floor, business customers were on the floor, and I saw Buffy Campbell just going through the crowd and talking to people, to the point where right now the Nuts for the Express that I go to every single day to send products to all of you, Buffy Campbell is selling more teas there than I could ever imagine. Buffy Campbell is selling Mars at Nuts for the Express, and I go there every single day. Buffy Campbell came there and got customers, and I am going there every single day. Big up yourself, Buffy Campbell, because you understand the principle of the 5 steps to unlimited prospects. You follow what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Am I making sense to you? Buffy Campbell is adding daily to our active candidates list, and those are turning into customers, and they are turning into business partners. Buffy Campbell said to me the other day, Chris, I can't believe it. I'm in the business now for just 2 months, and already I've signed over 30 odd people. I said, Buffy, you're on the right trajectory. You have a plan, Buffy Campbell. Mr. Gerald, Morris, somebody I admire so much, a man with, passion, a man with desire. This man is saying, Chris, I'm no longer going to stay in my house. I'm going to touch the road because that's where the people are. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, we are at a time, we are so privileged right now to be living in the age in which we are living. Because look at it. Facebook provides each of us with a maximum of 5,000 Facebook friends. LinkedIn provides us with unlimited friends. Instagram provides us with unlimited friends. And you can think about the other social media platforms. In other words, globalization has eliminated, let me say it this way, globalization has eliminated the boundaries, ladies and gentlemen. You can be here in Jamaica and speak to a person in Africa in just seconds. You can be here in Jamaica and be typing and speaking to somebody on Facebook in seconds, and the person is so far away. That's the power of social media. So if you can tap into that for your business, Stephanie Blair Allen, I'm telling you, platinum in no time. It's possible. It's possible. Raquel, platinum in no time. It is possible. Betty Ann, platinum in no time is indeed possible. Now, the third thing that we want to do is that we want to raise our awareness. What are we talking about? Raising our awareness. I alluded to some of it just now, but I'm going to go more fulsome into it. Now, raising your awareness simply means that, on a daily basis, you are interacting with people. So you go to a restaurant, for example, and the cashier or, the waitress or the waiter would have provided you with awesome service. And you look in yourself and say, wow, look at this person. This person is doing so well for this organization on minimum wage. This person is doing so well for this organization and basically nothing. What if I could provide this person with an opportunity? What could they make of themselves? So immediately in that person, you are seeing a go-getter. In that individual, in the cashier, in the waitress, in the person at the gas pump, the person in the supermarket, your marketing manager in your organization, your sales and marketing manager, your all these people that you come in contact with on a daily basis. Can you imagine if you were to just raise your awareness and say, wow, my God, imagine Sue in Vida Divina. What could she do? Look at what she's doing at this company that she's not earning no money from. So, ladies and gentlemen, look out for these people. Look out for your doctor. Look out for your doctor. There's a member of my team who said, listen, Chris, let me tell you, I must sign my doctor. You know what she did? Guess what she did? She said she must sign her doctor, ladies and gentlemen. And would you believe it? You know what she did? She signed her doctor. She got her doctor in the business. Her doctor is now selling teas like water. Because why? She raised her awareness. She said, listen, this man knows several people. This man is at a place where people are seeing him up to 12 o'clock at night. Listen, man, this man can sell these products. So said, so done. So raise your awareness. Raise your awareness. The fourth thing that we want to look at, because time is really, really moving, right, is this issue of prejudging people. We as network marketers cannot and should not prejudge people. Yeah, we have a tendency as human beings, because of our classist nature, to prejudge people. Oh, the man selling the banana? No, sir, this business is not for him. He better sell 2 bananas. You don't know the man's desire. You don't know the man's goals. You don't know them. You don't know what the man is about. You don't know what the man's life is about. You don't know that the man is just sitting there and waiting for something better than selling the bananas. And who better it is really to do this business than the man who is selling the bag juice on the road? Who better it is to do this business and to do it exceptionally well than the person who is selling the donuts on the road? Those are the persons who are hungry. Those are the persons, ladies and gentlemen, with the skills. They are there. They have the sales skills. They just need a little training, right? And then you are saying to yourself, listen, you know, my doctor, I can't put this to my doctor because he will rubbish the thought. No, ladies and gentlemen. He's not going to rubbish the thought. You don't know that. How do you know that? What gives you the right to even imagine such evil? He will not rubbish it. You don't know. You don't know. You have, listen, the teachers that are teaching with you in the same school, they need this opportunity just like you. They are hungry just like you. Yes, the principal who is presiding over the school, he is hungry too, because when retirement comes, a lot of principals, you know what they do? They revert to teaching at the tertiary level. That's what they do. And I can tell you, being adjunct faculty members or associate faculty members, it does not pay in Jamaica. Many people that teaches at NCU in the evening, teaches also at UCC, and they teaches at the other colleges. You know why? Because they're trying to use all of those, you know, small incomes to make up a full income. That's why they do it. Part-time duties. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying to you, don't prejudge anybody. Don't think for yourself that this business is for Tom, but not for Harry. This business is for the doctor, but not for the man who sells the banana. Don't do it. You are stopping not only your blessing, but the blessing of that individual that you are prejudging. Are you with me, ladies and gentlemen? Am I making even 10% of sense tonight? I don't really need to make 20% sense. I just want to be making 10% of sense. Am I making sense? Somebody said I'm making 100%. I don't understand that at all. Zara, am I making sense? You said I'm making sense. Thank you very much, Zara. You say I'm making sense. I'm making sense. But that's the truth. You cannot prejudge people in this business, in this world. You know what? I'm going to share something with you. Yesterday, I went to my car wash. It's a car wash that is below, you know, just at the foot of the hill. I go there every Sunday to wash my car. And in going there, I always make sure that I walk with at least a bundle or 2 of teas. Now, I had some teas to deliver to a business partner of mine. And I didn't have any teas for myself. No teas I had for myself because, you know, the teas are short, so I can't take any teas for myself. I have to make sure that I give out all the teas and I stay with tealess. So I went to the car wash yesterday, and as I got there, I saw a lady. And when I saw her, I saw an opportunity. So I went over to her. I mean, her hair was colored in purple. You know, I mean, I like purple. I'm not a KC person, but I really love purple. I think it's a royally rich color. So I love it. My room is painted in purple. So when I saw her here, you know, that was an opportunity for me to pick a chat. So as I started the conversation around her hair, she began to tell me where she works. And I said, whoa, you know what? I got some books from your company some time ago. She said, really? She said, who gave them to you? And I mentioned the name. And she said, the person is dead. I said, what? My God, this is sad. But, it was an opportunity for me. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I had to call the person that I had the teas for to say to the person, listen, I'm going to be selling 12 of your teas right now. Because in me speaking to the lady, a gentleman with about a 20 months pregnancy stepped up and he was listening keenly. And when I saw that, I said, Chris, this is when you're at your best. Get it done. Ladies and gentlemen, cut a long story short, I left there yesterday. That lady, she is a member of iBoomerang. That's another network marketing company, right? She left there yesterday with her 6 sachets of teas. The other gentleman that is about 20 months pregnant, he left with his 6 sachets of teas. So in just being at the car wash yesterday, I did $36,000. No, that wasn't my $36,000 because it was my tea. So I called the person and said, listen, I sold, 12 of the 18 teas. She said, no problem, man, bring the money come. You know how these females are. She didn't even say Chris. She didn't even say Chris, buy a juice out of it for yourself. She said, no, bring the money come. So I took it to her. But that just goes to show you, I didn't prejudge the lady. I saw the lady as somebody just like me, another human being, who is very much in need of the teas because she has a very, strong looking tummy. She's about 4 months pregnant. So don't prejudge people, ladies and gentlemen. Don't see people and say, oh, that person is tucked up. That person is this. It all depends on your approach, or you approach people, and why, the why behind you approaching them. And once you do it the right way, the rest is history. Buffy said, bring the money, come. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So now let's move on to step number 5. We say network and purpose. What do we mean by networking and purpose? There are many of us who are not even affiliated with a church. Yes, many of us, Stephanie Blackwood, not Stephanie Blair Allen now, that are not even affiliated with a church. Then how are you going to network and purpose? Right? You must be a part of associations. You must seek to be a part of your citizens association in your community. You must seek to be a part of your church, a church group or some group. You must seek to be a part of a Kiwanis club. You must seek to be a part of something. When you're a part of these organizations, ladies and gentlemen, it gives you the latitude to meet new people daily. It gives you the opportunity to serve and to be of service to other people as well. And in serving others, others will serve you. Because when somebody heard, for example, and Buffy Campbell can tell you, when somebody heard that Buffy Campbell had the teas, or let me use another example, my friend Natalia Williams, who is the next president of the Optimist Club of North St. Andrew, when the people in our organization hears that, look, Natalia is selling this powerful tea, you know what they're going to do? All those men and women who are of a certain age, they are going to say, yes, I want to check out that tea. I want to check out this tea. I went to Buffy's church to drop off some teas, and I'm almost sure that before Buffy left that church, she would have sold off half of those teas. Why? Because she's networking on purpose. She's networking on purpose. That's how you meet people. Be a part of these organizations. Be a part of your PTA meeting. You have your children in school. Be a part of the PTA. You know what I mean? Be a part of your community organizations, your neighborhood watch. Whatever community organizations they are, be a part of them. Get involved. Be a citizen of the world. You can't just sit at home, Francine rooms, and just be there, just being there just like that. And expect that, people are going to run, oh, Francine is selling tea. I'm going to go down the road, go see. No. Oh, Francine is a network marketer. I'm going to ask her about it. No. You have to engage people. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. If we do this the right way, I can tell you, I said it to somebody today, If you do Vida Divina the right way and follow these things that we're teaching you, these principles that we're teaching you, I guarantee you that every single person on this call in the next 5 years, you will live to say, Christopher Thomas, what you told us, the 164 of us that are on this call right now, you will live to say, listen, I am a proud millionaire. I know what it feels like to be a United States dollars millionaire, ladies and gentlemen. Because guess what? These principles, they have worked for people in the past, they are working for people in the present, and they will be working for people in the future. That's the bottom line. Every single one of us on this call this evening, 165 of us, I tell you, if you stick it out, if you remain in this business, and if you remain steadfast, if you remain focused, if you be unmovable and unshakable, and you practice these things that we are teaching you on a daily basis, I can tell you something, Kamal Williams. You will be a United States dollars millionaire in the next 5 years or earlier. Natanya O'Connor, I'm telling you, it is possible. But you must be able to, first and foremost, have that desire. You must have an open mind. You must be able to assimilate the information that is provided. You must be able to not just assimilate, but you must put the information in action. If I provide the information and you do not actionize the information, then it makes absolutely no sense. All 163 of us here this evening would just waste our time coming on this call if we are not actionizing what is being taught. This is where the power is. This is where the victory is. Let me tell you, you have access to what you need to grow, to expand. And so therefore, all that is required of you is to implement what is being said. Ladies and gentlemen, let us recap. Tonight, we focused on the 5 steps to unlimited prospects. 5 steps to unlimited prospects. Number 1, we said that you are to develop an active candidates list. Number 2, we said, listen, never stop expanding that active candidates list. Number 3, we said you are to raise your awareness. Look at the people that you are encountering on a daily basis. The person in the supermarket who provides good service, the person in the marketing manager, the doctor, all these good people that you are coming in contact with, the man who sells on the street, the conductor, the conductress, the person who provides gas at the gas station. Show them the better way. Show them the better way. Number 4, we said never prejudge people. It's not within your remit to prejudge people. It's not within your right to prejudge anybody. You do not know what people are going through. There are many doctors with money, but guess what? They have no freedom. This business provides the freedom. There are many lawyers who are hungry because the law profession is saturated in Jamaica. No wonder so many of them are being charged with fraud because the profession is saturated, ladies and gentlemen. Take it from what I'm saying to you. I know the facts, right? The profession is saturated. When you meet these lawyers on Facebook and LinkedIn, it's your approach that makes the difference. Just don't meet people and then the next thing you know, listen, I have a business that I want you to be a part of. No, build relationships. And let me tell you something. You hear me talk about Buffy Campbell? You're going to hear about Buffy Campbell. Because Buffy Campbell, as a result of her relationship skills, is bringing some people into Vida Divina that you never thought would be a part of a company like Vida Divina. You're going to hear some names. You're going to see some banners being created, all because this lady is let me tell you, I don't know how she does it, but trust me, she is in line to be diamond in no time. Terika Thomas, Steve King, Betty Ann, all these powerful people who are just out there, just building relationships, Their relationship building skills is just out of this world. Guys, they are no better than you, but what they have done, they have decided to do what you have not been doing or what you have refused to do. Step number 5, we say network and purpose. And by that we mean, become a citizen of the world. Be a part of associations, be a part of, organizations, get involved in community activities, get involved, volunteer your service, go to the children at the children's home, visit the indigent, be a part of a political party. There's nothing wrong with being a part of a political party. Whether you want to say, you are PNP, or you are GLP, or you are NDM, or whatever it is, get involved, ladies and gentlemen, because that's where people are. Get involved with your church. Get involved with your church. Kamal, cut it out. Kamal, please, Kamal, cut it out. Okay. No, get involved. Whether you want to say that you have made Jamaica prosper, or as a result of you, Jamaica has progressed, whatever it is. But get involved, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I want to thank you very much for your time. I do hope that I didn't bore you to death. I have that tendency to bore people to death. But I hope that tonight you weren't bored to death. I hope that you would have, assimilated a couple of this information, and I hope that you can, you are planning rather to implement what was shared, and as a result of what was shared, your business will just grow exponentially. I, at this point in time, would like to just thank you for being here. It is now 9:51. I would just like to unmute a few persons, if you will, oblige me to do so. If you have a comment, if you have a question, if you have an emotional outburst, I'd like for you to raise your hand in the chat. Yes, raise your hand, and I will definitely unmute you and have you, say your piece. Somebody said, Chris, this was powerful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, so do you have a question? Do you have a comment? Yes, I say comments, yes, but I'm not seeing any questions. I also see emotional outbursts, but I'm not seeing any questions. But do you have questions? Is there anything that we spoke about that you need clarity on? How do you distinguish our products from the TLC product? Very, very simple. That's a great question, Nicole. And I'm going to tell you right now, Vida Divina products, they have no marijuana in them. Anybody, any child 5 months and older can use a Vida Divina product. It is marijuana free. That's number 1. Number 2, the Tedavina Detox Tea is the only tea of its kind in the world that has the 2 most powerful mushrooms available on planet Earth, the Ganoderma lucidium and the Siberian Chaga. But not just that, a week supply of the Tedavina Detox Tea is between $2,500 and $3,000, and you're guaranteed to have some result. But if you look at the competition, their week supply is about $6,000. Listen, there is absolutely no comparison. They have chalk and we have cheese. Thank you very much for the question. Mr. Karen Matthias is asking to speak. Go ahead, Karen. Say your piece, my friend.
This is very important as it relates to our cards. You see, in Jamaica, for those who are here in Jamaica, to get yourself an international card that can do transaction online is very easy and very simple. So nobody should be using nobody else's card. All right? You should be using your own card. In order to get a card, I'm going to share with you. You can walk into any Lasco MoneyGram and ask for it, and they don't ask you for much, and you walk right out with a card, ready to use. You can walk into Alliance MoneyGram and sign up for it. It takes about 2 weeks and you'll receive it just the same. The Sagicor MyCash, you can sign up for that, but don't choose any limit under the 100,000. Either choose 100,000 or the 150,000. Right? You can get a Sagicor MyCash card same day. If you don't have an NCB account, you can open an NCB account and you'll get a Visa card. You can open a Scotiabank account and you'll also get a Visa card. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody should be using nobody else's card in this day and age. Using somebody else's card could be the reason why you get kicked out of Vida Divina. It's very serious. It's that serious. Because a lot of times people trust people and use their card. It happened to me. I gave a friend that I trusted some money to do a transaction for me last year, December, or year before last December. It was 2019. And she did the transaction and I thought all was well. Lo and behold, the people's account that the transaction was done on, all three of them got suspended. Right? And if we never get to the root of it, we wouldn't find out what happened. That person decided to commit credit card fraud against me. Somebody who I knew. Somebody who I trusted. So it is always best for you to use your card. Do not use anybody else's card. Don't use your husband's card. Don't use your wife's card. Don't use your sister or your brother's card. Get your card and always use your card. All right? So I just wanted to share that 2 bit. And next thing, and it's very important, do not buy any cards from or any card numbers from anywhere online. No Amazon gift cards or anything like that. Get your cards from the reputable sources here and use them all the time. It is very important. All right, guys, because Vida Divina don't play with chargebacks. All right? So thanks so much for allowing me to share.
Awesome points, Mr. Matthias. Thank you very much for interjecting and sharing those salient points with us. Ladies and gentlemen, if we take our business serious any at all, then we need to, apply the thoughts shared by our Rose Gold affiliate, our leader here in Jamaica, Mr. Karen Matthias. So again, guys, thank you for turning out this evening in your numbers. God bless you. Have yourselves a fantastic, Vidarific evening. Blessings.